Gauss-Seidel method is an iterative method used to solve a linear system of equations. It was developed based on the improvements made on Jacobi's method. Good day everyone! I would be discussing about Gauss-Seidel method. For the example, solve the following systems of equations using Gauss-Seidel method. The given equations are 7x sub 1 minus x sub 2 plus x sub 3 equals 7.3, 2x sub 1 minus 8x sub 2 minus x sub 3 equals negative 6.4, and x sub 1 plus 2x sub 2 plus 9x sub 3 equals 13.6. In using this method, the system of linear equations must be diagonally dominant, which means that for every row of the matrix, the magnitude of the diagonal entry in a row is larger than or equal to the sum of the magnitudes of all the other entries in that row. This is an example of a diagonal matrix because 7 is greater than 1 and 1, 8 is greater than 2 and 1, and 9 is greater than 1 and 2. We will now reduce the system suitable for iteration. X sub 1 equals 7.3 plus x sub 2 minus x sub 3 over 7. X sub 2 equals negative 6.4 minus 2x sub 1 plus x sub 3 over negative 8. And x sub 3 equals 13.6 minus x sub 1 minus 2x sub 2 over 9. These will be the equations that we will use to obtain the values for x sub 1, x sub 2, and x sub 3. Our initial approximation to the solution would be 0, 0, 0. We would substitute the initial values of the variables to the first equations. For x1, we would substitute the values of x2 and x3. x1 equals 7.3 plus 0 minus 0 over 7. The resulting value is 1.0429. For x sub 2, we would substitute the calculated value of x1, which is 1.0429, and x3, which is 0. x2 equals negative 6.4 minus 2 times 1.0429 plus 0 over negative 8. The resulting value is 1.0607. For x3, we would substitute the value of x1, which is 1.0429, and x3, which is now 1.0607. x3 equals 13.6 minus 1.0429 minus 2 times 1.0607 over 9. The resulting value would be 1.1595. So after 9 iterations, the unknowns are almost constant. The exact values of the roots are x sub 1 equals 1.0001, x sub 2 equals 0.9002, and x sub 3 equals 1.2. When the values of the unknowns are almost constant, then it is time to stop the iteration process. I hope that this helped you understand Gauss-Seidel method. Thank you for watching.